Okay, bro. And the stream started. I just gonna go to the link, post it in the G, get a few number 9s. YouTube, show me the stream. Okay, bro. Thank you, and YouTube. The stream started. I just gonna go to the link, post it in the G, get a few number 9s.
Are we ready?
Almost. For some reason, YouTube makes it so slow to like the link to appear. Thank you, YouTube.
You just need to like refresh.
Yeah, but it doesn't appear for me for some time before I 10 refresh posts.
Alright, are we
now
ready?
It's posted almost.
Okay.
For some reason, YouTube makes it so slow to like the link to appear. Thank you, YouTube.
Hello everybody, my name is not Markiplier, but I am your host for today's episode of the G-Cast. I'm here with my two co-hosts, DJ and Shinano.
Hello.
I was about to say, you guys can say something because I kind of like let you guys introduce yourself, but whatever.
Look at Bob.
This is the G-Cast where we talk about random shit that we feel like talking about. One topic will be assigned every episode by the host, which is this time me again, and my co-hosts get points. Blah blah blah. You know the deal by now. Yeah, these two are doing something else in the background, so you may hear them do stuff from time to time, even though I told them we need a little bit, you know, whatever. Today, I would also like to welcome a special guest. He is, well, he is a, yeah, he's a little special. He's a little special. But we like him for that. Anyways, hello, Toppet. Welcome to the G-Cast. How do you feel?
I don't know.
He doesn't know. That's good. Anyways, speaking about how does everyone feel? Small talk. How's your guys' days been? We haven't come together since like Sunday or Monday, whatever it was.
Suffering in coding Roblox Studio.
Damn.
Come here, boy. I wanna touch
I'm going to ask. Shinano has nothing to say, given that he's saying nothing.
Does he?
He has no things to talk about.
Is he even still here?
I have no idea.
I just sent it a guy falling down.
Okay. Anyways, Tabet, do you got anything? Do you got anything to tell us? Do you got anything interesting?
No, I know.
He doesn't have anything that he knows of.
All
right. Today I have a topic that could take us a little longer to talk about, actually, because it's like a widespread topic, and it's going to be how video games were then and how video games are now. We're going to be talking about a lot of video gaming and our history of video gaming, like not just one game, but like multiple, but like basically our entire gaming history, basically.
Oh god.
Except for the parts that we don't want to mention because, well, whatever.
This will be a long one.
Yeah, I'm already thinking maybe we either split it in multiple parts, or we just talk about it for a longer time than like 1 hour. Well, like
maybe 2 hours, 3 hours.
3 hours I wouldn't say, but like it's going to be a little longer. Anyways, yeah. What would be the first topic I could talk about? Let's start off with like the very beginning. How did we start getting into what was like the first video game that we remember that we played? Like, what was the first?
Most Wanted.
Damn. 2005?
Yes, the 2005.
Yeah, that's the good stuff. Well, anyways, I'm saying that my first video game that I actually ever played was GTA San Andreas on the PlayStation 2. I was like 4 years old when I first played that game, bro. I was a little rebel back then, I guess.
Damn.
Whatever. Like, I just always just went on GTA San Andreas and just always like stole the train and just like drove around the map. That's literally all I did. And I was happy. Like didn't have like any. That was like my whole life purpose in this game for the first few years, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
bro, what?
So yeah, DJ, you said Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005. When did you get into it?
Well, my father had it installed on a family PC back in the day. So when I was a 3-year-old motherfucker, and I just went into the chair and I managed to remember my computer's password, I just went into playing the game as soon as I went into that computer. That was the first thing I've done. At least from what my memory was.
As a 3-year-old.
As a 3-year-old.
Explains why you're like this.
Okay, bro.
Yeah, I'm just minding my own business right now.
Okay.
You still have to speak, though.
Since you're minding your own business, why don't you tell us what your first video game was that you ever played?
Damn.
I don't have an idea. It could very well.
What is the first game that you remember playing ever?
Most Wanted for the PS3, the 2012 or 2011 edition, and the limited Steelbox edition, which I have right here in my shelf.
Alright, so a little newer. I mean, you're a little. Younger than us, so I guess.
Yeah, my first console that I actually used was a PS3. Well, no.
So good.
Wait,
still one of the good consoles.
Wait. PS3 is the first console I used myself. I played on my father's PS2 a few times. The question is, which game was it? Because there, it's debatable if it was Dragon Ball Z, Budokai. Do you know what the Budokai games are?
I think yes. I think I've.
Or Underground, I think. Or NFS Underground.
Oh, Underground. That's like also very old, isn't it?
It could have. It's one of those.
I think it was
I don't
like
know which one was first.
after Most Wanted.
Wasn't Underground the like before Most Wanted?
I think either before or after.
There are two versions of Most Wanted, mind you.
Yeah, before Most Wanted 2005. I mean, I think Underground was before Most Wanted 2005 because I think the thing is, yeah, actually after Most Wanted 2005 came Carbon, Undercover, then the 2012 remake.
Oh, Carbon I actually also played. Wait, we had Underground and Underground 2, if I'm not wrong.
True.
Yeah, I've never played the Need for Speed Underground games actually.
Yeah, 2003 and 2004. They came before the first Most Wanted.
Solid. Tabet, since you're a special guest today, you can also talk and tell us what was your first game that you played.
I would say the first one was ever game I played was Roblox back in 2017 when they had like guests and everything, and it was on phone. That's like the only first game I remember playing.
Damn.
That's fair. Okay, so since we are since we have like it's interesting how like different we are in like our first games actually. I mean, kind of different. Like I like DJ and Shinano have like pretty similar like in terms of like first game they've played. I mean, I played GTA San Andreas the first time, and then there's Tabet with Roblox. It's interesting. But now to the second.
If I may be allowed to play it, but Roblox being the first game you ever played, that's, in my opinion, a bit cursed.
Imagine you play Roblox in 2008, my guy. That would be
That would be fucking brain cell loss.
No, that would be actually a honorary badge of Roblox, so this could actually bring you prestige.
Yeah, wouldn't it have been like considerate fucking high damage at that time?
Ooh, okay, bro.
With what Roblox was at the time.
Ooh, who just
Etsu,
who
bro.
joined us?
Etsu.
Oh, come on, bro.
He is not being a part of this. No.
He is not
Yeah,
being a part of that.
Okay, anyways,
That's not happening.
don't worry about it, I guess.
Also not him.
The next question I wanted to ask is, or well, the next point in this case, how do you think, or like, what do you think, or how do you evaluate the development of video games throughout throughout your lifespan? Like, how have you picked up like new games, and how have you like went along with them, and like how are you with games now? Like,
So who starts first?
I guess we do it by the old whatchamacallit, the old think of a title and then tell me the title, and then I'll decide who has the best title, and that one goes first. So you got like 30 seconds of thinking time for
I'm
a title.
On a duel. Fuck. Ow. Yeah. Fuck.
And do remember that the title has to be like relevant to your story.
So what do you want the story about? I am generally tired. Sorry if I'm not completely.
Yeah, I'm also tired. I need to like focus as well.
Yeah, I have.
But what I was talking about is like how have you like gone through the development cycle of video games? Like how have you picked it up? Like new games, how are you how are they extending towards video games now? That's the question. So now I'm just waiting for everyone to think of a
Internet
title.
hell.
Damn.
Okay, Internet Hell is a title. That's okay. DJ, you got a title?
Poor shit.
Horse shit. Okay,
No, not horse shit.
Poor shit.
Poor shit.
Like one of
horse
those
shit.
2000
Okay, bro.
fucking horse droppings.
Horse shit.
Alright, Taba, what's your title?
I don't really know.
Those who
You
know.
don't really know.
Okay, so that is his title. He doesn't really know.
Internet Hell and horse shit.
Poor shit, not horse shit.
Bullshit. Okay.
Okay, bro.
Well, I guess I'll go with the Internet Hell first, because that sounds a little more. It sounds a little bit more like like general.
As soon as I started playing video games actively, like laptop or PS4, I don't give a shit. But I actually bought my first games.
I killed fucking Goku.
Okay, I don't give a shit. The thing is, most of the games I found out over the internet, just random reviews on YouTube over, I don't know, EDF 4.1 Shadow of New Despair or something. Badger video was peak to that. Watch it after this. And now it's also the same, but essentially Discord, you people, social media, and me browsing through gray websites, so to say, or like ripping websites, quote unquote, or like just browsing through Steam, through Steam,
Bruh.
getting fucking speech problems because of sleep deprivation, lovely.
Just
But yeah.
continue. I'll try to decipher it, and like I'll ask questions if I don't understand something.
Essentially, I look through websites, listen here, listen there, go onto social media. I find an interesting game. I either actually buy it if it's a small developer or something. That's worth it. Or I rip it if it's something like Epic Games, because Jesus Christ, like shit that was made by Epic or relies on Epic servers, I'm not paying for that. Even if I lose the ability to play multiplayer, because why would I?
Ouch.
You know, it's probably not too smart to admit this on a stream, but whatever.
I think everyone at this point pirates games.
Yeah, like, I mean...
If buying isn't owning.
Literally. If buying isn't
Then
owning, then pirating isn't stealing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's
PlayStation could very well take my license for, I don't know, Ace Combat 7 away. So, if they do that, I'd pirate the game, because I do not see that it's their right to take something away from me that I bought money for. That is stealing. So if you're
stealing from you, essentially.
Yeah, so I might as well steal from them, even though it's like, you know, 1 for 1, 2 for 2. I don't fucking give a shit. And like,
all right,
I can, like, the game's cracking scene is so advanced. Like, look, it's offline games. They're not gonna detect it. You don't need an account, and the most people that are in a problem here are people like El Amigos, who make the cracks for said games, and the people who provide them, like the website hosters and shit. I was about to say website hosters. Wow, is Gulcher providing me with a ripped copy of Ready or Not now? Would be pretty interesting. But yeah, I'm done here.
oh, okay. So I guess just because Tapa doesn't know, I guess I'll let him go next. And because he's a special guest, and he also told me that he's gonna need to go at some way through the episode. I'm not sure when. So yeah, stage yours.
I low-key forgot.
Okay, bro.
All right. I'll give you some time to remember. Then I'll give you some time to remember.
Wait, what were we talking about? Like how we discovered the games?
Bro.
No. What how we went through how video games went through our lives, and how we picked up new games and stuff, and how we stand to other video games today.
Might have a solution.
What is this fucking head,
bro? The first game I found on games on Roblox I was enjoying was car games, the big ones you see now, like Car Crushers, Driving Empire. There was this one game. It's something driving simulator, if I remember. I don't know the name. It was a very fun game. I liked it, but then I kind of fell out, and then I went to Car Crushers 2. And then after that, when I started becoming a fan of trains, I just stopped playing that. More train games so. Well, I have to listen.
Alright. DJ, then your turn.
So basically my adventure was very poor because I had no fucking money to buy games. And my parents were very persistent on me gaming, to say the least. My only games that I played were either Need for Speed Most Wanted or Formula 1 2013. Then I discovered Roblox as a guest. And basically became addicted to Roblox at one point, but I forgot at which part, especially the tycoon part. Then my PCs were basically so shit to the point that the only games I could play were on Roblox, until eventually last year's vacations, where finally I bought a PC which could handle any other game. So yeah, then I got a part-time job and I basically bought a lot of games which I've wanted when I was a kiddo. And yeah, that's where I am now.
Alright. forgot to talk about like my story of video games.
Brass is
well,
talk.
Since I've already told that like my first game was like when I was 3 years old, like I've always played like I've loved playing video games. Like I've loved playing GTA, the GTA games, like the old ones. Like I played GTA 3, Vice City, GTA San Andreas, Vice City Stories. I've also played Liberty City Stories, but I think that was more towards on the PlayStation Portable. You guys know what the PlayStation Portable is, yes? I showed you once, I think. The PlayStation Portable was a great thing, dude. Like I love playing on the PSP. Like I also had like the PlayStation, the PSP Gran Turismo and stuff. Like I was always hoping to get like the DeLorean and stuff because I saw it like once unlisted, and then because how the game worked back then, it's just like, or how it works, I guess, is you after every race the
Used car dealership.
yeah, the car dealerships like change, and you only get like different offers for cars. And I was always hoping that it would bring up the DeLorean again at some point, but it like kind of never did, which was
Right
kind of
now
sad.
on the newer game GT7, it takes 24 hours to refresh, and like I have seen the DeLorean around a
7?
dozen times in like the 1200 hours I've played in GT7.
Oh.
Yes, I have many hours in that fucking game. It's my brain.
Anyways, there was also the Need for Speed Most Wanted version of the PSP. It was like the closest I had to the actual Need for Speed Most Wanted back like 2005 back in the day. It's like I never was able to play Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005. Like I don't think my uncle ever had it for the PS2, which made me kind of sad because I like saw videos about it and I always wanted to play it, but like I never had the game like in the PS2 form or like a PC form, I guess, because I didn't have a PC back then either, and there was like no version for the PS3 or PS4. Then I essentially at some point like I stopped playing on the PS2, then went over to the PS3. Played GTA 5, like the old GTA 5 on the PS3. That was also a great time. And also Watch Dogs 1. Like also played that on the PS3. That was the only two games I played on there. Then I switched to PS4 where I played GTA 5 again, Minecraft, Subnautica once. What else did I play? I actually played Fortnite. Like not much. Like I didn't play Battle Royale like actively.
I hear the game of cancer.
I didn't play like the Battle Royale. I played like more towards creative mode, just because it was more fun and also like save the world. I played World of Warships like Legends as well. Funny enough, that's how I later got back to World of Warships, because I remembered that I kind of played that game like a few years back.
Right, I actually need to reinstall World of Warships at some point.
Anyways, like when I got my PC,
thank you for reminding me of that. That actually was useful.
You're welcome, I guess.
250 gigs. Yippee!
Where was I? Oh yes, when I got a PC, the first game that I got was like one of the first games that I got was both XCOM 2 and BeamNG Drive. Actually, yeah, XCOM 2 I also played on the PS4. Yeah, Tobit's gonna leave now. Yeah, it was nice having him, I guess. Yeah, since I got BeamNG and well XCOM for the PC, because I loved looking at BeamNG videos. I was always just like, man, I want to play that game once because it's like it has such good destruction physics. Like the first BeamNG videos I came across was actually these I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but like these videos where one guy just sends down like different vehicles down a fucking staircase of containers.
Then he
Oh,
just
I
wants
think I know what you're talking
That
about.
was the first.
Was that Palou? No. Palou?
No. It was just like it was.
He
just
used,
like,
he always used the ski slope. That's how I got my eyes on BeamNG.
No, it's like it was just like random vehicles. Like there was no sound except for like background music, and he just sent down vehicles down the down like the container staircase and stuff. And I was fascinated watching this because I loved looking at the destruction physics, and I was just like, man, I want to play that. And then when I did get to play it, I still remember. I took Steam screenshots of it. Like I could tell you right now, when it was the first time I actually when it was like the first time I actually played BeamNG. I just quickly find my screenshots. Hold on,
Ouch.
all my screenshots. My first screenshot in BeamNG was 5 years ago. That's like February 17th, 2021. That was like the times of when I had my like first PC. Like my first actual like gaming PC that wasn't a laptop. Yeah, that was some that was an experience. Also modding XCOM, also playing like Monstrum on PC, GTA 5 on PC. It was a difference. It was a real difference. It really felt really different for some reason. Like I had a lot of fun on PC, and I just developed more like of a love towards PC. So I kind of like got away from my consoles. Well, my PS4 and my actually also got an Xbox One, and I mainly just got that to play Forza Horizon 4 and 5. And also like the game variety on PC is just higher because also like indie games that just don't get released on PlayStation are just like small developers and stuff because PlayStation couldn't be bothered to include them in actual PlayStation network, which is sad. But it's what it is. What it is. Yeah, I don't think there's much else like to talk about except for like I've also like gotten more games in the past like the games I have until now. But it is really fascinating just how much I've like gotten into gaming from like just starting to watch stuff on YouTube, wanting to play the game, then I'm getting the game, then finding a new game, then getting that game, and then playing that game. Like it's just like it's almost like a hell cycle, but it's like not like a bad type of addiction style. It's more like, you know, just like, I mean, you could call it addiction style in a bad way, but
Question. May I propose an idea?
what?
We could talk about almost hated communities of fandoms and why.
Genshin.
Zero hesitation from DJ here,
I'm not talking about games, but like, for example, Twitter users or some shit.
Digital circus.
Oh, that's a big thing to open. Maybe for another episode. We'll save the
We don't need to talk about all of them, is what I'm saying. But
we can save that topic for another episode, though, because that could very well fill an entire episode. Anyways,
it could fill 5 of them, and I can tell you for the fuck why.
Next bit would be what do you think of video games as they are now? Are they good? Are they bad? Like
depends where.
Nightmare.
It depends where, but
because
like,
indie games are having their golden era right now.
Like this is like what I'm trying to. This is kind of like what I'm going at. like AAA games seem to like go back a lot. Like they seem to be just like they seem to be like just yeah they're just milking the franchises for money and stuff, which is honestly pretty goddamn depressing. Like let's just take
mini games.
Mini
games.
No, like they
Like,
just no like they're milking their game franchises. Which is honestly just fucking sad. Let's just
look at what Fortnite is doing. They're taking every fucking collab they can to still make money and not go out of business, which is somewhat understandable. But God, that game needs to shut down live access, because yeah, stop killing games, blah blah blah. Roblox is shit.
How do we get to Roblox?
Oh, wait, no, not Roblox. Fucking Fortnite. Sorry.
Oh god. My God.
Like, hold on, like, let me.
I wasn't braining right now.
Yeah, before we start to rant, really, let me quickly just like continue, like finish my speech up. What was I saying? Like AAA games seem to just milk their game franchises for money and just fucking destroy them, which actually just it's pretty sad to see like games that you played as kids and like grew up with just to be destroyed. Like it's just not fun, and honestly it's one of those pause it's like it's one of these topics that I just want to like talk about because because I also want to like kind of give indie games credit for like also keeping like some like games also alive, but also the modding community for keeping games alive that should have died or like that would have died without them. In a way. But yeah, I think I'm done like with my introduction speech. You know what I'm going on about, so you guys can start, I guess. Shinano, since you are so willing to speak, you can go first.
The thing is, I can tell you why they fucking do it. It's called greed, my guy.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think I am a.
Guy,
I don't think I'm too. I am too unfamiliar with the concept of greed.
These countries, I don't fucking know it, my brain is not braining. They do not care about consumer well-being or anything anymore. Like, they just put out blob, to be honest. And, like, I'm gonna be honest, newer games, shit. I think we've declared already it's shit. Like, I don't see this industry surviving long, like these studios surviving any longer. To be honest, because they're all just doing dumb shit.
Yeah, that's like the we got
that's
like
the putting a 40-year-old boomer on charge of a game.
That is what they're doing, my guy.
Exactly.
I want to give out an honorable mention to EA here, bro. Like. EA like
honorable.
Honorable mention of honorable mention EA here for closing so many studios that that have struggled with getting out any good games because you kind of just like stopped giving them enough budget and time to actually bring out stuff. Like a video game in development takes a long process. Like AAA games, the big titles and stuff. Like I don't know, like GTA 6 for example. Like I know all the memes about we all know the memes about GTA 6 and stuff. Like how it just gets delayed again and again and again. But honestly, I'd rather have them delay it. And actually make sure that the game is actually a functional piece. Like I know after release bugs will exist, but like every game has that. But I don't want like a game to come out fully bugged where it's basically unplayable. Like let's take Cyberpunk. Let's take Cyberpunk for example. Like I've never played Cyberpunk. And the main reason why I never played it is because the initial how people initially reacted
The
to
initial
playing
reviews.
it. They hated Cyberpunk because it was so goddamn buggy. Like
At least they
I wouldn't
patched it
say
now.
I wouldn't say they hated it, but they complained a lot about the bugginess, and that just kind of like scared me away from the game. It's basically a lot like Battlefield. It was basically a lot like Battlefield 2042, which also scared me away just because it was so goddamn buggy and still is. And also Battlefield 6. Like I don't believe that EA that Battlefield under EA is still going to be something good.
Let me tell you something. EA is only producing copy-paste shit anymore most times. If you look at shit like
they
FIFA.
also Need for Speed. They drag down the title of Need for Speed so much.
Look, I'm gonna say it like this: the last good part of NFS, which I could actually have fun in, was Heat, essentially, 2019.
Yeah, Heat was a game. Heat was a game. I initially didn't enjoy it as much, but later on, when I actually played it again on PC, I actually learned to appreciate it a lot.
Like, Heat was already bordering certain criteria of a game being shit for me.
Yeah, we don't want to like go into detail on why like certain games were absolute dog trash, because that would be just a game review, like in total, and like,
we could actually do that.
we could do game reviews, yeah.
The thing is, what I gotta say, after Heat, the reason I say NFS got shit is because they did the same formula, but added, for example, effects you can't remove, like on Unbound, the smoke.
These cartoonish effects. Like, I know.
Call of Duty 2. That was in Call of Duty.
Yeah, like we are not talking about Call of Duty right now, but I get what you.
I'm just saying as an example, like in Call of Duty, they also have these cartoonish shit like Rick and Morty.
Oh.
Yeah,
like,
but that's that's a optional, I would say. Like in Need for Speed Unbound, you have the in Need for Speed Unbound, you had the problem that there is that you just constantly have the have these like cartoonish effects when like drifting and taking air. I've never played Unbound, like I don't know how the gameplay is of it, but I just never got to it because I just like I don't mind like cartoonish style, but like it's either make the entire game more cartoonish or just leave it off in total, because trying to make a mix of it is I see the vision, but it's not my thing.
Look, Mika, I'm gonna say it like this for you. I'd only in Ghost Situation play it if it goes on sale for like €5, otherwise not worth it. Like some people love the game. I can understand why if you're a fan of it,
everyone can love the game as its own. Like I'm not telling anyone what games they should like or not. I'm just giving my brutally honest opinion about the game. If they have a problem with it, well, they can rant against me, I guess. I don't care.
Those people are idiots.
It's the same as if I say that this is it's the same as if I would say like here is my favorite game and they start ranting about it. I just don't give a shit. Like, other people's opinions are, well, I respect them.
Unless they're just bullshit.
But I will defend like some points of a game if they're, well, if there is points that they get wrong and I'm just like, okay, that point you got wrong, then I will say, okay, you got that part wrong. It's actually like this. God damn, I was tired. But like I will never like try and tell anyone else what they should think. Like this is one of the other lows.
What the fuck is that username, my guy?
But anyways, it's just a like talking about the human psychology in terms of video games. It's also like something that could be an entirely different episode again. But what do I want to say? Well, like games like Need for Speed. I mean, FIFA. Like I've never touched FIFA. Actually, I touched one FIFA game, and that was on the PS2 as well. That was like FIFA 2008.
Damn, that's an old ass fucking version here.
That's when they were still improving the games. Now it's just the same shit. With
And
like
now it's just
one
copy and
pixel
paste slop.
more.
They're making money just because people spend their shit on packs.
Because they're
bro.
gambling addicts.
Like, if you want to gamble, play something else, bro. Like
Play the
GTA
fucking
5
online
Azurlane.
casino game they get on ads.
or play a casino game, exactly.
Play Azurlane.
Okay.
I mean,
Even Genshin is better than FIFA at this point.
it's not everyone's cup of tea, I guess. Whatever.
Or play Nika or PGR or some shit.
Yeah. Anyways,
Unless it's some cheap Chinese knockoff of, for example, Azurlane, where Shinano is instead of a UR, a fucking normal rare. I still consider that a fucking war crime. Putting URs as just normal rares and the fucking Oklahoma as a UR. Go fucking ask why Chinese people did that.
Ow. My leg.
Don't play those games.
well, there was something else that I wanted to say, but now I kind of lost my
He lost the plot.
trail. I lost the plot.
Mission accomplished.
But like I said, like yeah, actually, like for me like the problem with modern games these days, it's just the same formula, always copied and pasted back and forth. I mean, it's only with the AAA games really. I mean, yes, there's also like a lot of indie games like that are just like copy and paste slop.
Roblox.
Well, I mean, yes, but there's also there's gems in Roblox. There's actual good games on Roblox, which is also why I kind of also play Roblox like when I feel like it.
I mean, I'm playing one right now that nobody
And that's why I like and that's why I like kind of stick with that's why I kind of like to stick with older games that are either already done with development, that are either completely done with development, just kind of left behind and just left in a good state, or
something which is polished.
Or yeah, actually something which is polished, or some shit that still gets updated up to this day, but the developers actually still care about the game.
Yeah, not like EA slop that keep bugs in for Jesus Christ how long and give them and get paid to be there essentially.
Yeah.
No time to continue killing people in this game. Oh,
Ow.
codes. Codes.
Oh, and other than that, like
What the fuck?
That's why I love like indie games like it's hard to find them nowadays, but that's why I also love watching YouTube, because like there's a lot of like content creators that just focus all their stuff around like indie games and stuff, just finding indie games, playing indie games, and proving that those are actually pretty good. And that's also how I get to indie games. Like I love like I'm an indie game man. Like, I mean, I think we all kind of are at this point, but
Yeah.
I, for example, love playing Voices of the Void, one of my favorite games on this planet. What the f-
What?
A guy with a fucking spinning disc lightsaber that just turned into a... That's you. Fuck this. I'm up. That just turned into a spinning meat grinder.
Okay, that is literally grievous.
or also
Hi.
or also the games that I was thinking about.
Oh! Oh.
Jesus Christ.
AFK.
Spamming does
Okay.
not work.
Also a game that was also a game series that was that I'm going to like mention now, because actually the franchise around it, I mean like Slender Man and stuff. Like Slender Man started off as just a like creepypasta. Well, it was an indie game, a creepypasta, but like the effect it had on the internet, and like how much like Slender clones were created and stuff.
Like Siren
it's
Head or
crazy.
something
Yeah,
like
it's
that
crazy
also.
how some stuff just like blows up on the internet. Like certain games blow up on the internet and just make it big, while others just stay buried. even though they could have had like a shit ton of like love and stuff. Like one of the examples that I'm thinking also like through mobile games and stuff is actually like the games by developer like Slendrina, Granny. Like those set like a good amount of those set like some good stones for the for that set some good stones for the like indie horror things and stuff. Like, and they barely get any credit because they were mostly overshadowed by like other like game releases that were just like I don't know, like Slenderman. What else was there? Outlast. I mean, Outlast is also a great game. Outlast is one of the like best horror games that I've ever played. Like still up to this day. Alien Isolation, Amnesia, and all the other titles that are out there. I've also been still like planning to play Still Wakes the Deep. Like I've never really gotten to do that, I guess. I don't know why.
There's one thing I kind of find interesting to play would probably be Sons of the Forest, if I think about it. Which I'd like to play. Like the original The Forest and Sons of the Forest. Mostly because I want to shoot Kevin, but...
Kevin only's in Sons of the Forest.
Yeah. First I play the normal Sons of the Forest. Or like the normal The Forest, and then I play Sons of the Forest.
Yeah. What was I thinking of?
I have came back.
Yeah, one of the video game series that I enjoyed as well, like that like came off the Slenderman creepypasta, like one of the spin-offs that actually turned itself into a whole series with its own fucking fan base, was Teletubbies.
Oh boy.
Like these I'm not going to go into detail, but like the Teletubbies franchise started off as a simple Slender clone and then just made its way up to being a fully fledged series with its own lore, with its own storyline and stuff, which is crazy. Like it started off as a creepypasta by one guy and just made itself, like that one guy continued to make games, and then there was fan games of the fan games of the fan game, and you know, like one of the games that we recently played on stream was Slendytubbies: The Devil Among Us, another fan game of the Slendytubbies. Like it's just insane, like how much games can be created by just like indie game developers, people that like have learned coding and stuff, like who weren't even developers before probably, but who just thought like, hey, if I learn how to develop a game, I can create this game because I really like this game franchise. I want to like make a fan game of it. Like it's just crazy, and that's why I love it. That's why I kind of love that's why I really love the indie game community. Great games, even though the like game creators themselves are like basically nobodies. Like I would like not to say it in any offensive terms, like being a nobody and then blowing. They're unknown. Like you just see them on YouTube once, and then you just have either you're lucky and see them on YouTube to see what their game is about and stuff, or you just never see them, which is also kind of a sad part because it just gets overshadowed by the by all the AAA game titles and stuff.
Or just better indie games.
Or just better indie games that are just, well, more commonly known.
Oh, hi.
You fucking Polish bastard! Wow, you fucking... I need to fucking behave to not call you racial fucking slurs, my lord.
I killed the guy that dueled you too.
Fucking existence is pain.
Anyway, continuing. What should I now speak out?
I mean, if you still got anything to say about the topic, then go
Well, a part of the greed, we have to speak about the usage of AI into the game. I know it's pretty...
Right, that's also a point. You reminded me that I also wanted to talk about this. I'm sorry. I also wanted to talk about that. Yes. Like
then I will take the lead now. Thank you.
Okay.
Everyone knows about whatever the fuck was the Black Ops 7, if I am correct, where AI slop was basically used everywhere. Like, not only the code, not only the scenario, everywhere basically was the AI, which now proves the point on how slopifying even the AAA games will become in the future, which can be a warning sign. This just shows that a lot of companies don't gain any, like, standards into their workers upon what they use, and they just essentially just say to them, like, do whatever you want, just release the game, quite literally. Which is worrying, because if AAA becomes a slop game, then maybe in the future, like, modern gaming, like on Steam, a lot of slop games will just appear, because the devs will think, if the AAA games are doing all that slop, then I should do as well, just to make a quick bash. And Steam, if they don't moderate the slop gaming festival quite well, they would just end up like Roblox, but just a lot later and with slower effects. Also, we have to speak about these, let's just say, do you guys know Sex with Age guy?
Oh yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Who the fuck is he?
It's no. It's like. No, come on, bro.
Shinano, don't you know Sex with Austrian Painter?
He should. Yeah, I was about to say you should know who H guy is in this context.
Come on.
Wait.
But I know what you mean. It's sad, honestly. It's just sad.
Like, imagine it either side, it sounds extremely funny to the point he just wanted to make a joke game, but at the same time someone would just think he can actually make money out of these sussy titles. Which...
What? Why is it saying a meteor appeared?
Because meteor appears somewhere, I don't know where. It just
Did he just banish my fucking saber?
Well, your hand got cut off.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, so big issue is just...
And I get backshotted by some bastard.
Okay, bro.
You fucking asshole. Wow. You're a very special individual. You know where you belong. I'm not gonna fucking say it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Also,
So
we need to
where were
speak
we?
about the copyright laws, because we can see that a lot more lawsuits come out to the indie games for, like, used assets. Like, honorable mention, fucking Nintendo.
Oh yeah, Nintendo is a frontier of their own, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
I
Nintendo's
fear
one of those...
Japanese copyright lawyers when ripping games.
I'm sorry,
they
but
even
Nintendo's
sued...
one of those sorry, like, let me just... Nintendo is one of these companies where I just say they can go fuck themselves as deep in the ass as possible.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not hesitating
Beware they
to
can
speak.
beware
not
they can actually
hesitating.
blacklist the stream before that, and they fucking will if they find out.
Why would they care?
They have fucking... Because it's Nintendo, they're bitches.
I mean, pretty much... Oh, hi.
I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, but at that point I don't give a shit. It's an honest to God opinion.
And now
I'm
I get
not the only
forced
one.
into...
I'm not the only
commission
one
by Jesus.
thinking like this, and I'm not the only one who has spoken like this. And I'm not a big, and we are not a big, like, streaming community and stuff. Like, we have 29 subscribers. There's people that are bigger than this, who are also making fun on Nintendo, or also just, like, telling them to go, you know, like, if they blacklist this stream, bro, like, that's just, like,
It's just
they
personal...
don't have to,
It will just
like,
be
they don't have the
typical Nintendo.
time. They don't have the time and resources to deal with this bullshit. They got their own shit to worry about.
mind you, AI exists, so...
Yeah,
We
AI
already
exists,
spoke
but
about it.
whatever.
At the same, remember that time where they actually sued someone that was named Mario? I think that was a real thing.
Was it really?
I think.
Yeah, right. I think they sued a guy. Yeah, right. They sued someone. Like, how do you sue someone for being named Mario? Mario's an Italian name.
Literally.
Like, the Italians should be suing you for using an Italian name in one of your games, you dumb fuck.
Well, you can't copyright like an actual person's name, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Like,
you
shouldn't
can't.
be
Like,
able
that
to-
shit just don't
you
make
should
sense.
not be able to do that, which
That shit
is
just don't
why
make
I,
sense.
is also why I hate bitch Tendo.
But
Look,
I do
have
gonna
a
give them
Switch.
credit for Mario Party. This shit was peak back in 2010s.
Yeah, I'm talking about the I'm not talking trash about the old
I have a
games. Like
feeling
the
we're
good
talking
game.
about- Jesus, fuck off with your double lightsabers, you bitch ass. No one likes you. Let me finish my fucking fight
Damn.
with your fucking Israel
Then
flags
fight.
on the fucking.
Then fight, bro. Chill.
He has a fucking Israel flag
You
or some
can
shit on his
counter
back.
it. You can counter it so easy too.
If I don't plan on getting fucking back shots, my guy.
Okay, bro. Okay,
Yeah,
Mika,
You get
continue.
stabbed.
Thank you. Yeah. Now I forgot. Now I lost my train. Now I lost the plot.
It was about Nintendo.
Yeah, right. Nintendo. What was that about?
How bitchless they are.
True. So yeah, the thing about it was just, it's just like, why do they copyright? Why do they copyright shit? Like, this is where I respect companies like Sega and stuff. Like, they actually welcome making like I'm not sure if they're welcome making fan games, but they don't mind if you like use some of their music for stuff, because it essentially actually gives them more like ad revenue without them having to do shit.
Yeah, but you know, Sonic is peak anyway, so like. Look, I find.
I mean,
So-
they're also
for
just,
example,
just kind of milking. They're just also kind of milking like Sonic and stuff at this point. But at least it's like what they're doing, in terms of like they're not as bad as Nintendo when it comes to like suing and stuff, which is what I was like originally on about.
Why? Oh, Jesus Christ. He's just chilling on that fucking. No, you fucking don't.
Damn.
I walk up to him and he just leaves the fucking game. Wow.
Rage quit moment.
Yeah.
There's a fucking Doomslayer.
Yeah, I see him.
The fuck?
That looks like. That looked painful. I'm not gonna fucking fight that guy. That's not happening. I just
Also,
want to
there
get a
has been
saber where I
other
can make
moves from copyright laws as well. I don't know if it was EA or other company, but I think they sued something over a... No, that was Pokemon, and they sued one game over a mechanic.
Yeah, Digimon. You fucking know! You fucking Astro Hades called bitch!
Damn.
You don't have parents!
Damn.
I touched him this morning.
Okay, bro.
Okay.
I killed your father while he was getting milk! Bastard. Wow!
Big
What?
podcast.
What a fucking bastard!
Well, we're getting cancelled.
No, we're
I
not.
don't give a shit!
Well, I
This is
give a
small
shit.
This is a small podcast! Do you think this will ever reach many people?
Lost
My guy.
Media G podcast.
Watch this one guy,
Exactly.
this one Discord
one
mod
dude
in chat
watches
right
this-
now.
Oh shit!
And I am getting double fisted by the force.
Okay, bro.
Bro, I'm
Fuck
probably.
off.
Can we stop getting fisted, bro?
Tell these fuckers to kill themselves. He is hunting my ass down. He is about to touch me. No, you fucking don't. Just
Okay,
fucking
continuing on my plot while dueling this guy. We gotta be now extremely careful, which makes me afraid that soon we won't be able to even mention the game, because there will be someone from the company in there that will say, let's sue this guy over random bullshit. And then
Yeah, I know what you mean.
and then we will be like, fuck, because there will be no mods for the game. There will be no gameplay even of the game without the companies controlling it. There will be no freedom over expression of the game. Hell, you won't even be able to do anything because that
Look,
company
freedom
can be
of
breed-
expression has been made somewhat illegal anyway, so go figure.
Yeah, but
Wait,
still.
since you mentioned it, you just reminded me. Like since you mentioned control, like control of like the government's government whatchamacallit,
Interference.
yeah, like interference from the government in terms of like video games and stuff.
Bro.
Like that also pisses me off. Like censoring in some countries for video games, for goddamn video games.
I mean, Postal was valid. Postal was kind of valid. Like, I talk about Postal 1. Because if children, like, seen Postal 1, played it, and then got literally traumatized because of some graphics, then whose fault would be?
Well, kind of the parents, because it's going to be a parenting issue at that time. Like,
Yeah, but still.
I'm
the
like
content
I'm
was
not
very graphic.
I'm not defending I'm not defending the kids that are I'm not defending the kids that well play these games, because it's well, I mean, they don't really know what they're getting into at the beginning. But like then we just blame the we blame the parents.
Either kid or pan, but still the
It's not the problem. It's not the issue of the video games aren't the issue. Like government ain't need to control the video games. They need to control how, like, they don't need to control anything basically, but like if anyone needs to step up their game, it's the parents raising their kids.
Well, that is also true, but still, I think Postal 1 was the only that could be fairly sure that it could be banned because of graphic content. Because if you know about the Postal 1 posters, then you would know why it got banned in the first place. But anyway, yes, majority of the cases, which include like this actually comes to another point. The parental control over a child playing a game. I know there's something called Googling, but it's absolutely shit because you basically have 1984 type of control over your child, which should never be even possible. It should be fucking illegal, actually, to control your child like that. But
depends if your child is actually idiotic and
yeah, but if
needs to be
it's
controlled
only
to some degree.
reasonable, it's like addicted. That is the only reason you should go into like Google control type shit. But if your child is fine and it's just a lot of playthrough, then leave it the fuck alone. Do not go as far as to literally controlling his damn life because you don't agree on something.
Jesus Christ.
What?
This fucking stiff bastard tried to get me dead. Now I'm getting fucking gangbanged again. Wow. You're fucking special.
Bruh. Continuing. Now where was I again?
To be fair, I also kind of forgot.
Damn.
I think
wait,
I
I'm
think
getting
I think we should maybe split this up into another episode
Ah!
live.
Yeah, I gotta go anyway. I'm getting called right now.
Well, ending this video, gaming is fucked.
It is indeed.
Well, now Mika do the
this,
outro.
ending the stream. So,
The fuck?
anyways, I have not assigned any points actually. I kind of forgot to do that. So
I'm back. Is the
how
stream
do
over?
we? No, it's not. So I kind of forgot to assign points. So how do we decide on the winner this time?
Let's just leave it like just a rant video and then we'll just assign points in the next one.
Okay, so basically we'll continue on next time and then I'll actually add points.
Yeah. Alright. The end of the stream. You guys know the drill.
DJ, the game is literally
Gcast out.
DJ.